Hey guys, this is a pick a card reading on who is coming towards you next regarding your love life. I'm going to shuffle these playing cards, and 3 cards will fly out, and you can choose between those 3 cards. So let's do that now. This is pile number 1, the Ace of Wands. Put it here. Okay, 2 cards came out. Pile number 2 is the Jack of Hearts, also the Knight of Cups. And pile number 3 is the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Spades. So you guys can choose between those 3 cards. We're going to use the God and Titans Oracle deck. The Oracle Shadow and Light deck. And the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. Okay, so now I'm going to go to pile number 1. Who is coming in next for pile number 1? So for you guys, so far what I get is this person's quite adventurous. This person likes to do new things. This person might be quite impulsive. So if you guys are quite stable people, you guys like routine and you like doing the same thing over and over again. This person, they're not like that. They just like to do new exciting things. So they might encourage you to, think outside the box and to do things out of your comfort zone. You have the Princess of Swords, Judgment reversed, the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords reversed. Okay. and the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's push this up a bit. Let's find out some more information. I'm going to explain all this later on. I just want all the cards out first. You know? You have Sonunos, Shapeshift in reverse. Too many cards. Too many cards. Okay. That was not supposed to be in here. But I may consider it. I'm going to put it inside. That is for the Oracle Shadows and Light deck. I guess I thought I put it back in the deck, but I guess not. So maybe this is fated. Maybe I'm supposed to read this, but okay, I'll take it into consideration. You have Jade Emperor, Organization in reverse. And well, I just needed one card. Okay, so those of you that haven't seen this card, this is Theory of the Divine Hand. Intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence, upright. But I just want one more. Oh, actually, let me shuffle these. Wow. Okay. What fell? Another one fell too. Okay. So we have Sewer Mermaid, Your Sensuality is Beautiful reverse. And Carnivorous Flower Fairy, a tempting offer has a high price in reverse. Okay, you guys have a lot of information at the bottom of the deck. Amara, the Menahoon, Aloha Healing. Okay, what was at the bottom of this deck? Odin Guidance in reverse. Okay, now let's actually get into it. So, guys, this person is a very communicative person. They like to talk a lot, so they will be quite chatty. This person likes to talk about things people don't really enjoy. Well, not enjoy. They like to talk about things people don't think to talk about. So they might bring up conspiracy theories. they might ask you what you actually think about a real life event. Um, they're pretty much mentally stimulating. So I will say I do kind of feel like they're quite intelligent. Um, as I said, this person doesn't like doing the same thing over and over again. They like the new, and this person, when someone does something horrible to them or betrays them, they might also be the type of person that's like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Um, they're not really into giving second chances because they're very fast paced individual, and they can be very direct because we have wands and swords here. I'm feeling this is a very direct person. So when someone is acting a bit weird or iffy with them, they're pretty much like, well, I don't want to talk to you because I would like there to be a solution to our problems. If you can't find a solution and you want to be indirect and you want to speak in subliminals, then I don't really want to talk to you anymore. I don't need that type of energy around me. So this person is pretty much you either get with it or you get lost type of person. They're not very understanding. With logic, yes. With emotions, no. They don't get it. They're very loving, but as I said, when it comes to people explaining their emotions and why they've done certain things, if there's no logical explanation to it, this person doesn't want to hear it. They don't want nothing to do with that person again. This is how they function. Um, this is someone that kind of puts up a front. Um, so they know that they're quite intelligent, and they know that they're quite exciting. But, you know, at some point that gets quite tiring, right? This person keeps that going on and on. Even if there's a time where they really want to relax or they find themselves going into a routine, they kind of switch back to how they're known. So they have a reputation of being quite intelligent, vocal, fast paced, and they can't lose that reputation by any means necessary. So they will keep it up. So you guys might say to this person, oh, don't you think you should relax now? Don't you think, you need a timeout? Don't you think you should consider this person's feelings? This person's like, no, I'm not doing it, because shape shifting is reverse, meaning they're not going to do something to to please other people, to give other people the satisfaction. So they know they would give you the satisfaction if they said, yeah, well, now I want to relax and now I want routine, because they've constantly been giving you the impression that they're fast paced and they're logical. Like, so when there's a time that they feel like they're going to break emotionally, or they want to consider people's feelings, they just won't do it, because then they look because then their facade hasn't been kept up, and they know that you would taunt them for that, so they're going to remain this person even though they're not this person 24/7. Behind closed doors, they're quite emotional, they're quite loving, but they don't like to show the world that. This person is unorganized. They they're unorganized. And it's so funny because this person thinks that they have everything under control. They feel that they have everything planned, because they think just because they're intelligent, that means everything's just going to work out for them. When that's not necessarily true, and that's not necessarily the case, because you need to be organized. You need to structure and plan what you do. And this person feels like they don't need to do that and they can get away with it. So it's quite chaotic. They have a quite chaotic nature about them, but they'll act like they have everything organized, and they really don't. So I'm gonna let you guys know that now. Um, they don't really listen to their intuition. As I said, this is a very logical person. But when something doesn't feel right, so I'm seeing a lot of pink in the Jade Emperor card, and that's usually to do with the crown chakra. But because it's reversed, they're not really in touch with their higher self, spirituality, intuition. They're not listening to the intuition. They'd much rather operate with logic. But at times, it is beneficial to listen to your intuition, and this person just doesn't understand that, and they don't think it's necessary. So yeah, this is how this person behaves, logic only. Um, yeah, Odin is reversed guidance because they actually have no guidance in life. Literally, this person thinks that they're so smart, and they they just live life however they want to live it, and they'll be fine. And they don't ask for help. This is another thing, they don't like to ask for help. So if you guys were like, oh, do you need help with this or that, or you can see that this person blatantly needs help, this person will be like, no, I don't need help, I don't need your help, I'm fine, I got this, I can do this by myself. Sorry guys, that's my phone. And wow. Okay, let me put this on. Yeah, right. Okay. Sorry guys. Yeah. So basically, um, yeah, they don't like to ask for help. They don't like to ask for support. When they're struggling, they'd rather just do things by themselves. And I don't know if you guys can deal with that, but that's just how this person is. Um, if we look into these messages, yeah, this I'm getting really here distorted view. So they just basically have a different view of life. So this person could be quite what's the word? They're a bit odd, but I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just they're quite different. The way they think, the way they maneuver in life is not very traditional. However, um, they can also have a distorted reality because again they don't like to consider uh, the emotions of other people. They don't like to, they're not connected to their crown chakra, so when it comes to intuition and knowing when to do stuff, that is blocked. So this has caused them to have a distorted view of society and of life. So you might, they're quite delusional. So if you try to explain to them a situation, they will only consider the logical aspects, but is for example, okay, let me give an example, right? Let's say they've spoken to someone and they said to them, your hair's ugly. And cool, the person's hair might not look that great, but said your hair's ugly, so yeah, and they've walked off. Now this person's come to you and said, oh, your partner over this told me my hair's ugly. Like, why did they say that? They didn't have to say that. They could have kept them to themselves. Now this person is now feeling insecure about their hairstyle. The works. Then now you confront your partner. You're like, did you have to say her hair was ugly? Why would you even say that? Like, what did you gain from that? And then your partner's like, but her hair was ugly. It's not a lie. And then you're like, okay, but what was the point? Don't you think you've hurt her feelings? And the person's like, feelings? What's that got to do with anything? Her hair's ugly, so I said her hair's ugly. Like, do you know what I mean? And the reality, and a view that's not distorted would have basically said, okay, someone that's not distorted, what their views isn't distorted would say, okay, I know this person's hair is not that nice, but at the end of the day, I'm going to hurt their feelings if I say something like that, and it's going to cause a big problem. I might get into an argument with their loved ones that are surrounding them, so let me not do that. I'll just keep it to myself. This person, they just feel like your hair's ugly, so I'm just going to say it. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've considered like what's going on logically, but emotionally, their emotional intelligence is very, very low, guys. I'll let you know that from now. So you might get into situations like the one I just explained because, yeah, the EQ level that they're at is pretty low. But that's something that they're just not going to consider. Um, this person like will love to party. They'll love to drink a lot. Because they have this model of, yeah, I'm just going to live life. I'm going to live life to the fullest. But that causes them to overindulge. And you might explain this to them, because the thing is, because they don't like to show their emotions in general, what they'll do is they'll subconsciously try and deal with them by drinking, smoking, anything that's kind of destructive. But they're coping mechanisms for people that can't really understand their feelings or express their feelings freely, they believe. So this is the type of person that you'll be speaking to. You won't necessarily be speaking to them, but they're going to come towards you. So when it comes to dealing with things emotionally, they'll do it through partying, drinking, smoking, but they won't do it through talking. Anything they talk about will be logical. So yeah, guys. Tempting offers a high price. Reversed. I'm gonna tell you guys what I mean. All I really get from this card, this person is, oh, they're gonna be pretty, 100%. But also, yeah, I get that they're gonna be quite seductive too. They're a seductive person. But another thing is, I will warn you, is everything that I've explained right now, you won't see it straight away, because I feel like this person has a very, I won't say persuasive, a very, they're very charming. Certain things I've said is going to be hidden. You're not gonna find out till like later on that, okay, emotionally something's not right here. But they appear like well together and very seductive. Um, but yeah, there's deeper issues. Okay, okay, I get it now. This person can do what they want, like in terms of um, they have a way about them where people can kind of they can persuade people or seduce people to let them have their way. So let's say if they was ordering food and they went in the shop and ordered food, they will get a discount. Um, if they wanted to enroll in a course, they could get a discount. If they wanted to, if they was in a line full of people to get into a club, somehow they will make sure they get to the front of the line, or they can just go in because of maybe the connections they have with the people there, or maybe they won't even know the person, but just a look or just the way that they speak to people, because this person is quite good with their words, they can get their way quite quick. So it says a tempting offer has a high price. There's not a high price for them. There's no price. And if there's a price, it's pretty low because they just get their way all the time. Do you know what I mean? This is the thing. Sue made it says your sensuality is beautiful, but it's reversed, so it's not beautiful. So what it means is, as I said, this person is naturally seductive, but they kind of overdo it. So to some people know that this person is like this. They'll use their words, particularly their words, maybe even their body as well. But I'm getting more words to get certain things that they want, and it's not beautiful. It's coming to the point where people know that they're taking advantage right now. They know that they're um, taking the Mickey, and I feel like it's gonna start to annoy you if you actually um, speak to this person, because you're going to start to learn that at first it was all cute and it was seductive and you can have your way and I have a soft spot for you, but now you're milking it now, and it's not cute. You think it's cute, but it's not cute. Like, this is going to be you guys' faults, or you guys might talk to this person and people around you, like your friends and family, will be like, okay, I see what pile number one's person is trying to do, and it's not cute. They're doing it too much now. Like, at what point do you just chill and accept that you can't have everything your way? Like, you can't have it, or it's not going to go your way, so accept it. So I feel like it's going to irritate some people around you or you, because this person doesn't understand that no means no sometimes. Amara de Menahoon, Aloha, healing. Okay, what I get from this is this person is still healing. Is that all you got from it? Yes, that's all I got from it. They are healing. They haven't healed yet. What are they healing from? I can't particularly see. Ooh, I didn't read this card, guys. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna speak intuitively now from all the information I've received here. It's literally this person always feels they have to one up someone, or they feel like they have to know what's going on. They can't be defeated in anything they get in. They think it's like a game. They can't be the loser. So they think their intelligence. They think just because they're intelligent, meaning IQ, basically, they will never be the victim or lose. They feel like if I just operate on logic only, then I won't really be in any problems. And when they speak to you, you're gonna discover that they have this mindset. You're gonna see why they always put on this facade or always keep in character with this type of personality, because they feel like if they show any emotions, they're going to be quite vulnerable, and they don't want to be. And it's frustrating for them because deep down inside, they are quite emotional, but the way they operate is if I show emotions, I'm going to get in problems, and anyone that shows emotions, I'm going to laugh at them and mock them, because that's not how you operate in life. But I feel like this person is going to get ahead of themselves. They think how they operate is the way, but if you don't have emotional intelligence also, you're going to get yourself in a lot of problems in life, because we're humans at the end of the day, and emotions are as important as logic. So the way that they're operating is quite destructive, really. But yeah, this is the person that's going to come towards you guys. So if you like this reading, like and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, look in the description box below for details. But now I'm going to go to pile number 2. Pile number 2, this is if you chose the Jack of Hearts. So straight away, the person that's coming towards you is quite flirty. The way that they love is not so serious. They just have a light nature to them. It's quite sweet. It's like I don't want to say it's not childish in a bad way. Well, I don't know yet. I need to like shuffle cards and that, but I think it's more childish in a way where they know how to have fun in a romantic connection. So this is the type of person that you'll attract, or that's coming towards you. Okay. You got the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Ace of Cups in reverse. You got the King of Swords. Okay, I wanted only one more, but alright. The Empress in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, guys, this person's coming in with a bit of bad luck. This person's been through for some of you, this person has recently gone through a miscarriage or an abortion. Sorry, I probably should have said trigger warning. Or if they are a man, they've recently lost someone. Could be a woman too. She could have. There's been a grievance of some kind, and they're coming in quite fragile. Even though they naturally have a light energy, because of a recent event, they're coming in quite fragile. Some of you, this person didn't get a job that they wanted. Some of you, this person, their life isn't going the way that they would like it to go. So they're coming in quite, I wouldn't say damaged, but they have a lot of issues. Just letting you know. And there's nothing wrong with that, do you know what I mean? But I'm just letting you know beforehand. Information. Apollo inquiry. Okay, wow, that one really wanted to come out. Shiva, destroyer in reverse. And what was that? That flew. Okay. For action. Okay, and I would like one Oracle Shadows and Light card. This person likes to daydream a lot because they always want to know the reason for different things. So as I said, this person's kind of gone through like a hard time, and they just want to know, like, why is this happening to me? Why do certain things happen? They like to really think about these things. I wouldn't say they like to do it, but they think about these things, and at times when you're talking to them, they might drift off. Okay. Oh, wow. Shallow grave, you miss someone. So, yeah, this is what I was trying to say. This person has lost someone. Be it someone has unfortunately passed, or be it that someone in their life, or that someone has left them. I think that's for a small amount. For some of you, this person, someone that they really loved, has left them, or they're at a distance where they can't really be with them like that anymore. So yeah, candy cane angel, it's time for a treat. At the bottom of the deck, Angel de los Muertos transitions to the spirit realm. Yep, okay, someone in this pile. I'm telling you, the person is going through a grievance. I'll put that here. At the bottom of this deck is Hermes communication in reverse. And at the bottom of this deck is the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's talk about this person. This person, okay, all right, that makes sense. This person normally makes everything light and happy, and that because they're tired of all the serious bad things that's happened in their life. So to some people, obviously, death is a bad thing. They've lost someone that they love, or if someone leaves them, they've lost someone. So their coping mechanism is to behave like everything's light. Like they refuse to be sad, and deep down they are, but they refuse to behave sad or upset or depressed. So they behave light-hearted instead. And as I said, that's a coping mechanism, so they don't have to think about it so much. They don't. Okay, this person doesn't really understand themselves, and I know it's kind of rude for me to say, but what I mean is they don't want to look within. So you might ask this person like an innocent question, like, "Oh, how do you feel today?" Bear in mind, some of you might not even have known this person is going through a grievance because they act so happy. You know what I mean, or that something hasn't gone their way. They'll basically will say, "I don't know," or "I'm fine," and you're like, "Are you sure?" Because maybe to you it's like, okay, that's a bit of an off answer, and they'll be like, "No, I'm fine," and then they'll move on to another topic. Anything that involves them like going deep within to understand themselves, they don't want to do it because that will remind them of an event that's recently happened that they don't want to think about. So be prepared for when you ask them questions, they might not want to talk much. And to you, it wasn't to directly ask about their grievance or something, unfortunate that's happened. It was just to ask how they are in general. But the thing is, this person doesn't even really know how they are in general because they don't want to know because it's too painful to think about. Yeah, okay. So when it comes to like love interest, the way this person might flirt with you is like more friendly. Is more friendly. It's not really romantic. So you guys might feel like, okay, this is an interesting way of trying to talk to someone or trying to date someone. It comes off quite friendly, and for some of you it might feel like mixed messages because it's like, so are we dating or you want to be friends? What's going on? You're confusing me. So this is the type of person that's coming towards you. This person, I'm gonna tell you guys, they like to have control over things. Now, because the King of Swords is upright, it's not in a toxic way or a bad way, but it's just there's, as you can see, there are some things that they can't control in life. So anything that they can control, they like to be in control of it. They don't like to have a passive role in their life. So I'm gonna let you guys know that now. If you gave them an authoritative role within the relationship, because everyone's relationship is different, right? If some people, if there's more of a passive person and there's a dominant person, this person will be the dominant person. They have no problem doing so. But the deeper reason as to why they like this is because they can't have no control in their life, because this is too hurtful, and they would rather have control and know what's going on, so that if something does happen, it doesn't hurt as bad, because they kind of knew what was going to happen, if that makes sense. They were prepared for any type of unfortunate news. I don't want to say bad, because personally, guys, if this guys makes you feel any better, when it comes to grievance, as in you've lost someone, is this person is now going into another realm. They're still who they are. This is just my opinion. They've gone to another realm. They're fine. It's just they're not in the 3D anymore. They now have probably gone to the 5D, or they have reincarnated. I feel like your soul stays with you. So they're just transitioning to the next part of their cycle, I'd say. So it's not, I would like to comfort you guys and tell you, it's not always bad, do you know? There's different ways you can look at it, but at the same time, I still understand it's hurtful, because now you have to live in the 3D without them, but you never know, you can reunite with them again. But this person doesn't really understand that concept. Okay. Also, I'd like to say this person doesn't really like to. When it comes to, okay, so when it comes to you guys, the way that they're gonna flirt with you is quite friendly, and when it comes to investing time in you and nurturing you, especially in like a motherly way, or you know, like looking after someone, this person can't really do that. And I don't think it's that they can't. I think it's that they don't want to, just in case something unfortunate happens. They're scared of something bad happening, like anything. They're scared of anything bad happening, so they just won't invest time in the situation or a person, because they're basically they're scared they'll get too invested, and then that person's gone, be it to another realm, or the person's just like, I don't want to talk to you no more, and then they move on with their life. It's still in the 3D. Do you know what I mean? So, yep. That's how they are. So if you get frustrated that they won't nurture you, they're not being romantic, they're not being caring, it's to protect their feelings, because they don't want to waste their time. To them, is wasting their time. To other people, is an experience. It didn't work out. Okay, cool, fair enough. This person sees as, I've wasted my time, and on top of that, I've hurt myself. So, yeah. Candy Cane Angel's Time for a Treat tells me that this person just likes to look on the bright side of life. But on the bright, they like to look on the bright side of life in a trivial way. They might want to do, as I said, no, that was for part number one. They still want to do. Okay, I need to think of an example so you guys can understand what I'm saying. They're the type of person, if you guys are walking on the street, they'll go into a bakery and buy a cake. Ooh, that cake looks nice. I'm going to go get it. And then you guys are kind of looking at this person like, who's going to eat all that cake? Why would you buy a cake now, randomly, on a Wednesday, and there's no one's birthday? What's going on? So you guys are just going to be like, what are you doing? This person might, one day just want to go to M&M World or something. I don't know. Like, they'll just want to go somewhere, normally a place you'd go, a place that you'd go for what's the word? There has to be a reason that you go there. It's to have fun, right? It's not an everyday thing. It's not like you're going to the corner shop or the sweetie shop to get like something to eat. Is they actually would go to a theme park for no reason, or it wasn't even planned. It was like, okay, let's just go. It's just so that they feel nice. And yeah, it's because they want to feel nice. They're tired of feeling sad. So they will do things like this. And for you guys, it might be like, there's no one's birthday. It's no one's, we're not, what are we celebrating? And this person's like, why do we have to celebrate something? Why can't we just go? Why can't we just go to the theme park? What is the problem? So, yeah. But you have to understand they'll do this because they want to feel nice for once in their life, because they've just been through an ordeal recently. It says shallow grave, you are missing someone. They miss someone a lot. As I said, the person could still be within the 3D, the person left them, or the person has transitioned on to the 5D. So either way, they're missing them. So they're going through a hard time. They know that they must transition, because I'm seeing butterflies. They know that they must transition, but they don't know how. They don't know how to do it because when it comes to someone leaving someone, or when it comes, because remember, I'm reading this for different people, so take what resonates. When it comes to someone leaving someone, or when it comes to death, no one really knows how to behave after that, because you start to think, why? Was it because of me? Is it bad karma? Like, you never know the reason. And does there necessarily have to be a reason? Who says there has to be a reason? It's just happened, you know what I mean? And people start to blame themselves, or they're like, how do I move forward? So this person's just like, I don't know how to move forward in a way that everyone expects me to. They don't know how to cope with this loss. Shiva destroys reverse. It kind of tells me that they haven't accepted what's happened. So if an ex-partner left, then they haven't accepted it. They haven't healed from it. They haven't accepted it at all. If someone has passed, they haven't accepted it. It's taken a while. This person has lost faith, because I'm seeing a lot of pink in Shiva, and there's reverse. So when it comes to their crown chakra, it's not activated. It's not balanced. And the reason it's not really balanced is because obviously they've lost someone. So they're just thinking, some people, they lose faith. They're like, you know what? Why must I believe in this deity, or why must I, have faith? Whatever they believe in. If this person previously believed in something, they don't believe it now because of the loss. And when it comes to their creativity, which works with their sacral chakra, it's not as active, as unbalanced as well. So this person, another reason why they could act friendly towards you is because their libido is quite low. Sexually, they just don't want to be sexual right now, which makes sense because they're grieving. But yeah, they don't want to be active or sexually active right now. I would say some are lacking creativity. As I said, they just run to something that seems trivial and that will make them feel nice for the time being, but they can't find any creative ways to heal, and they can't find any because some of them are quite depressed. If you had said to them, oh, what do you want to do today? They might be like, I don't know. A lot of their responses I'm hearing is, I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find more information. This person they're a doer, but do they think? No, because if they think, then they're forced to think about an issue that they don't want to think about. So they're very much do, but think. No. Um, for some of you, this person might be a bit uneducated, and because of this, they might not want to learn new things also. That was a side message. Um, because remember, if you're exposed to an environment that kind of teaches you that you don't need to learn different stuff, all you need to deal with or learn is we've already taught you what you need to know. And this person might have that mentality. So when you try to expose them to new information, they might be like, okay, what is that doing for my life? Why do I need to know that? What does, okay, is they feel like they don't need to learn different things. So I'm going to let you guys know that from now. Yeah, there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that represent that someone that they loved has moved to the 5D. So this has already happened. Not that it's going to happen. Like it has happened. That's for some people. Yeah, they have to deal with the transition. I'm not going to repeat myself. I think I pretty much said that. But for those where this person has lost a partner, in terms of the partner's left them, this person has to deal with the transition. They don't know how to transition into just being a single person. They don't know. Also, this person, they've been doing something continuously and it hasn't been working out. And they're like, so how do I change? How do I change what I'm doing? So as I said, there was a group of people where this person, when it comes to like business and work or a new project, it hasn't been working out the way that they would like. So they're a bit sad about it. And it's made them really think about themselves as a person. Like, wow, I'm actually a flop. Why is this happening? They're getting a bit pessimistic. So they know that they have to transition in some way, because whatever they're trying to do is not working, or they have to transition their mindset. So what they are doing, so what they, man, I wasn't say was gonna bang. They have to transition themselves, so that whatever they're doing, it can actually work. Because if you have a negative mindset, then what you want to manifest is not going to really manifest in terms of, so let's say for example, let's say this person is making a new computer, and if they're sitting there but people have rejected this new computer, high people, they've said, oh, I don't see what's so special about this computer, I'm not really going to invest in it for it to go in the stores, and and then this person's just kind of like, oh well I guess it is a shitty computer then, basically. And yeah, they've lost hope in it, and now what happens is, what's manifested is they're not going to get their dream of having a really award-winning great computer. But they've manifested that because they're not transitioning their mindset. If they had the mindset of, okay, cool, you know what, it's getting rejected, but I'm still gonna add some more details to it, or I'm gonna ask this person and this person what they think about it, because I only asked this amount of people. So like, if they had just continued with a positive mindset, they actually could have, got good results from this job or project that they were doing. So yeah, they're having a hard time transitioning. Yeah, communication with them will not be, there will not be a lot of communication. So I feel like you guys are gonna kind of stretch for a conversation. You guys might have to be the conversation starters, because this person, the communication has kind of gone downhill after something hasn't worked out, or as I've said, a loss. this person is not going to reciprocate your energy. I know that's not really nice to say, but I am guessing it is because they're going through a hard time and they won't accept that they're going through a hard time. Right now, everything's just really overwhelming for this person, and they're trying to cope. And if you're giving them a lot of love and attention, they're not going to give it back because they're not emotionally ready to do that. There's no space for you right now, or to prioritize you emotionally, because they're pushing everything that they need to deal with away. So yeah, this person has to heal from a loss of some kind, and that's the person that's coming your way. But I'm going to tell you right now, they haven't healed from it. But if you guys are like, well, you know what, this person's going to go through a loss, but you know what, I'm still going to be there for them, then that's great, you know. And if you're like, well, you know what, this is too much for me, I would rather deal with someone that's kind of dealt with that, don't feel bad about that neither. Okay, pile number 2, that's your reading. If you like this reading, like and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, you can visit my Etsy page in the description box below. But now I'm going to go to pile number 3. Number 3, this is if you chose the 2 of Swords. Let's go, let's get it. Let's get it, let's go. So this person is very indecisive. So for some of you, this person is very indecisive. This person, they purposely put themselves in situations, right? And they don't think about the consequences. And then they get stuck in a predicament of, what do I do now? And a lot of the time, the solution is in their face, and they don't want to accept it. For some of you, this person is a very, oh, woe is me. When the solution their whole situation could be fixed in 5 minutes if they had just fixed this one thing, but they kind of act blind to it. But let's just go. Who's coming towards pile number 3? Let's go. The 8 of Swords reversed. The 5 of Swords. Okay, there's a lot of swords. This might even be an air sign. King of Swords reversed. Okay. Oh. Wheel of Fortune. that nearly fell out my hand. So I feel like temporarily this person, no, this person has good luck, right? But they haven't realized it. So you know how some people view someone and they're like, oh, this person is very lucky because a lot of lucky things happen for them. This person, they lucky things happen for them, but they don't realize it. They don't realize it. As I said, because they're kind of blinded to certain issues, they don't realize that luck is on their side. So at the bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. This person has an issue with feeling alone. Really? Okay, well, for action. Did I come up for all the piles? I know it came up for pile number 2. You guys saw me shuffle for time, like, so I guess that really was come out. That's too many cards. What person is coming for pile number 3? Ooh, is this a Libra? Sorry, Osiris Renewal. This card gives me like Bonnie and Clyde vibes. But it also gives me a bit of Libra vibes as well. Because you know they're hopeless romantics. Set chaos reversed. Okay, so guys, this person does not like conflict at all. They don't like it when they don't know what's happening, which is ironic because they never know what's happening. But what I mean by that is they don't like to feel like they don't know what's happening. But unfortunately, with this person, they don't have a clue on what's going on majority of the time. It's quite unfortunate, but, you know, they don't like feeling like that, at least. Some of them don't like arguments. If you was to raise your voice at them, I think they'd run away. They wouldn't curse you, they wouldn't diss you back, they wouldn't fight you. I think they would just run away. They would be like, oh, nope, bye, peace, see you. I'm not doing this. I can't do it. You know? So. But I think because this person is a good person, even though like they're pretty much confused about certain things that happen, I have a feeling they're a good person. And this is why. Sorry guys, I'm burping up the place. It's because I had some fizzy drink. I'm going to drink some water after this. Sorry about that. So rude. But yeah, because they're a good person, good luck always comes to them. I know you guys are thinking, what type of good luck is this person having if they feel isolated and, you know, they don't know what's happening? Okay, but even though that's happening, I can kind of tell this person is not bad mind. When I say bad mind, they're not someone that would be malicious to other people. They're a very sweet person. Who's coming in for pile number 3? A clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. Oh, yeah, I just wanted one actually, yeah. Oh my gosh. Guys, this card came up for pile number 1, so hilarious. Theory of the divine hand, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. Okay, I'm not gonna lie though, this card is relevant to this reading because, as I said, this person is constantly confused about everything, and distorted view is literally on this card. So yeah, it's just pretty much confirming it. But also the number 2 is on the card, and that kind of lets me well, it's not balance, because number 2 can mean a lot of different things in numerology. I wouldn't say it's balance because this person obviously is not balanced, but they put a lot of consideration into their partnerships. I would say they like to get along with people. What's the saying? 2 hands are better than one. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, this is the type of personality they have. So yeah, okay, we're gonna get into the reading. Constantly confused. Their reality is distorted. I said that for pile number 1, but yeah, this person, their reality is distorted. But the difference is, you see in pile number 1, that person they think they know everything and they had to put up a facade. This person literally, genuinely does not understand what's going on. Like, you could explain it to them, but they would see so many different views. They'd be like, "Are you sure it's that though?" For example, if I could give you an example, okay, this person is the type of person, yeah, you'll say to them, so someone will be mean to them, right? And they'll comment on like their hair. These times, this person's hair is beautiful. Everyone knows it's beautiful. It looks nice, it's shiny, like it's just lovely, right? This person, obviously, who's telling them their hair looks bad, is a hater, is a certified hater, right? And yeah, this is what's happening. And then this person's going to sit there like, why would they say something like that to me? Now, everyone else in the room knows that the person that said this to this person is jealous of their hair. You can blatantly see. But this person's like, if you say to this person, duh, is because they're jealous of your hair, so they're gonna comment bad things about your hair, you know it doesn't look good. They might say something like, well, I mean, I didn't put a lot of gel in it today, so maybe it doesn't look that slick. Maybe they're right. Or, maybe they're just having a bad day and they're just taking their anger out on me. No, they're jealous of your hair. Like, this is what I mean. This person's a bit delusional. Like, they'll bring up excuses for people as well. No. This person said your hair don't look good when it blatantly looks good because they're jealous. That's just it. This is the facts, right? So this person gets into a lot of situations, a lot of problems with people, but because I see like 2 people on one of the Gods and Titans card, the number 2 here, 2 swords, and then the number 2 on the Oracle Shadows and Light. So that's is in is in 3 different decks now. It's literally every time this person always has a problem. They always have a bad situation with someone, and it's not this person causing it, it's the other person. I think they attract like toxic people, and the person is blatantly behaving in a horrible way against this person that's coming towards you, and they will just say excuses for it, or they honestly genuinely believe that the reason is something else other than what it actually is. So these are the type of problems you're going to have with this person. You try to show them something and they're going to tell you that's not it when it is. So yeah, that was for some of you to hear. This is the sort of person that they play mind games, but let me explain in what way. I'm still going to say that this person is not a horrible person. Normally when I see this card, the person that, I'm doing the reading on, they're on some mind game thing. Like, they're on some mind games. But this person, literally, if they see conflict of any kind, they feel like, okay, what's the most strategic thing for me to do? Fall back. Meaning, let me just say, okay, cool, you're right, you're correct. So that they don't get in any arguments with people around them. So they will take the passive role of, okay, fine, whatever, cool, can we not argue, please? This is the sort of person that's going to come towards you. They just don't like it, arguments, and they will actually say, yes, you won, I lost, so that they can still be friends with this person. This person cares about friends too much as well. And it's interesting because they always feel lonely, but they want to savor their friendships. They don't want any problems in them. And if they're getting a connection with you, meaning they're going to come to you, but if you actually say, yeah, okay, cool, I want to date you, I want to talk to you, whenever you guys get in an argument, they're not going to be... if they can see that how they feel is making you angry or upset, they're going to say, okay, never mind. We'll just do what you want then. This is going to be their response. Yes, King of Swords is reversed. It's telling me this person doesn't like to take the authoritative roles in connections. They are not a controlling person. They are not a dominant person. They're quite passive in nature, which is probably why they get in a lot of these type of situations. But funnily enough, they come out on the other side okay. Obviously, they go through a bit of mental turmoil. It's not emotional, it's mental, because they're like, what do I do? But they come out fine in the end because they're a good person. Maybe too good of a person. Because I'm sorry guys, like if someone says anything crazy to me and I know that what they're saying is not right, I am cussing everyone out. Like, no, I'm not having it. But obviously this person is just like, I don't want no problems, you're right, cool. And then they get good karma in the end because they're just a good person, and that's it really. Also, I feel like this is someone that likes to travel a lot. This is someone that might even like sports. That was for some of you. This person likes different cultures. They like to indulge in different... is he overindulge? They like to indulge in different cuisines. Speak to people of different cultures. Like, it's very interesting. They love this type of stuff. I don't know what you would call someone like this. I feel like they're very open-minded and adventurous, and I feel like this is why a lot of people, I'll tell you guys now, a lot of people are jealous of this person, but it's fine. They come out well in the end anyway. Let me see this one. I would say this person is very creative. I would say this person, they have a lot of ideas in terms of they would know the new places to go. They would know what you like in terms of, well, I guess in every way. I mean, I am looking at a lot of orange, so I guess sexually they would know what you like and they will do it. So I mean that's great, you know. Also they'll introduce new ideas that you would be open to, where you normally wouldn't be open to new ideas. Okay, well some of you might actually be quite adventurous, but even the ones that are adventurous that's watching this, they might introduce you to things that you didn't even really know about. So yeah, I feel like this person is quite joyful as well, and they like to work together with people. This person might naturally have a sad face. Um, so maybe that will help you identify who this is, because they naturally look sad, but they're not. That's just how their face is. Um, right now, it says intoxication in this card, but what I'm getting now is they start to overindulge in people, in people, right? Meaning it could be a lover, which could potentially be you because they're coming towards you, or friends, or it's friendships and lovers, and they like to be with people all the time. They still feel lonely when they're with them, but they feel like maybe if I'm with them more, the more I'm with them, the less lonelier I'll be. That you would think that makes sense, but that's not necessarily true. Um, so this person probably won't give you a lot of space. Like literally, you guys are an item. They're not going to give you space. We come together, okay? Um, oh my gosh, guys, don't attack me. But I'm pretty sure Osiris's wife was Isis, um, and she literally has her hand on his heart, because I literally interpret that as she owns his heart. And I feel like this person wants that type of romance with you. They want that type of connection where it's not you and them. It's, so let's say your name is Jane and their name is Greg. You're not Jane and Greg, you're Jeg. Okay? We're an item. We're together. Okay? They just want to be really close to you. They might do like something weird, like when you guys are in the shower, they'll want to use the toilet at the same time and talk to you. Like they're that level of clinginess. I'm going to warn you right now. They might want to be with you all the time, and you're like, do you know what space is? And they're like, space? Why do we need space? And you're like, because that's healthy. And they're like, what do you mean? It is healthy that I'm spending time with you. And they'll be like, yeah. And you guys will be like, yeah, but this is a bit too much now. I can't even go in the shower in peace. And then they'll be like, I don't understand. Isn't this what we're going to be doing when we're old anyway? And you guys will be like, wait, hold on. Who says we're going to be together when we're old? And then they're like, well, I feel like this is what's going to happen. So what's the problem? So distorted view, meaning they automatically assume you guys will be together forever. And you guys are kind of like, I just started talking. We're talking. We're dating. We're not married. Why do you think this? So, yeah, this person is very clingy. They're very clingy. I'm going to let you know this from now. Um, they want to do a lot of things with you as well. They'll want to go out with you a lot. Even if it's not out, they just would want to see you. They'll travel far to see you. And probably just do Netflix and chill. They're fine with that too, as long as they can physically see you. Um, okay, because I see a lot of orange here. Sorry, guys, I have to say, some of them kind of have the mentality of sex will unify our connection. Like, we have to have sex when we meet every time, otherwise that means we're not close. Like literally, some people think this, guys, and they're like, just so like we're really connected, and you don't lose interest in me, and we don't break apart. We just need to make sure every time we see each other we have sex is a necessity. So I don't know how you guys think, but this is how this person thinks. Please be aware when you're with them, they will love spending time with you, but remember internally they feel quite lonely. Some of you, this person doesn't really have a lot of money neither. This person might come from like a poor background or underdeveloped I'd say environment really. So that might give some of you some ideas. That's for some of you though. I know I would also like to say I don't look down on poor people. I just saw that in the card and I just said so. Yeah, please don't cuss me in the comments. Okay, so yeah, this is the type of person that is coming towards you right now. Well, soon. Um, if you like this reading, like and subscribe to my channel. If you want personal reading, you can look in the description box below for details. And I'll talk to you guys later.